and welcome to We Poets. My name is Sally Baker and I'm the host of We Poets. We Poets is a show for boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 13 who write their poems, and I also interview teenagers. Today we have 3 teenagers from the Richmond Arts Center in Richmond, and they've brought some of their artwork to show, so I know we're going to have an interesting show. So we have 3 artists and the director of the Richmond Arts Center. So here we go. Hello, young lady.
Hi, hello.
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Great. I'm so glad you could come. Why don't you look there at camera 3 and tell us your name and how old you are and what grade you're in?
Of course. Hi, my name is Andrea Zavala Cruces, and I'm currently 17 years old, and I am attending at El Cerrito High School.
Great. And tell us about this project that you were enrolled in and got an award.
Yeah, so originally I didn't know that I got enrolled in the contest.
Oh.
But my teacher let me know that I got accepted into it, and I was really excited that she actually did it for me, because personally I don't think I would have done it myself. But later on, she went to inform me that I'd won an award.
How nice.
Yeah.
And when did this ceremony take place that you won the award?
It was at, I live like 3 blocks away from the museum, so it was kind of fun. I had some family going with me. Originally, I didn't tell my family that I won.
Oh.
So it was mostly a surprise for them, so I was able to see their reaction, and it was really...
Oh, how nice. And did you get a certificate?
Yes, I was able to get a certificate with a very cute tote that I've been using, and a prize of $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm very proud of you.
Thank
now,
you.
why don't you show what you have made so we can see what you won an award for?
Of course. So here is mine. It's a teapot.
A teapot?
Yes.
Wonderful. Very nice. Is it a turtle?
It's supposed to resemble a cactus.
Oh, a cactus.
So you can see its handle and then its spout.
Oh, how nice. Have you made tea in it?
No, I haven't. This is actually one of the first times I've been able to hold it since I made it, yeah.
How long did it take you to make it?
It was about 2 weeks worth, but I also have to keep in mind that I did it, like I have an hour in every time I go to class. So I had to work in it little by little, and since the clay can get quite fragile, I have to wait for it to sit sometimes.
Oh, I see. And what else do you like to make in the art class?
I mostly only focus on ceramics.
Oh, yeah.
So I like drawing, although I'm not the best at it. But what I like to do most is draw things out and then make them into ceramics.
Oh, good. And how often do you go to class?
Daily, mostly.
Every day?
Yeah, I do it by semester, but still, currently I'm not taking the class, but I still go back at lunch and I go check it out.
Oh, so you have an hour lunchtime? Mm-hmm. Good, good. And that's good that you live near the school or the art center, right?
Yeah, I sometimes go and check out the museum when they have different exhibits with my family.
Oh, good. So what are you going to do this summer in the way of artwork or not artwork?
Well, typically, this summer is one of the last summers that I have to spend time, since next summer is going to be pretty rigorous with a bunch of college projects that I have going on. So I'm going to travel a lot, and I'm really excited to see how that changes my artistic way of doing things.
Great. Where are you going to travel to?
Me and my best friend planned out to go to each other's motherlands, so I'm going to be visiting El Salvador and Mexico.
Nice, nice. You like traveling?
I recently started traveling, and I'm really enjoying it. It really changes the way you see things, so I'm really excited.
Yes. Have you gone out of the country, like to Europe?
Last year I went to Mexico, but out of the country, maybe just Mexico. So I'm really excited to travel more.
Oh, that's great. Well, tell me some more about yourself, some other things you like to do beside artwork.
I love sports. I not only do art, but I also play sports year-round. So I'm in the soccer team and in the softball team, as well as club softball. So I really like doing that.
Great. You're a busy lady.
Yeah.
How about, are you into musical things?
Not quite, but my mom sings and my grandpa's a musician. So we do have that musician in the family, but sadly, I'm not as interested as I am at sports and art.
Oh, well, tell me about Grandpa.
My grandpa's a musician at Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh.
He plays the guitar and the harmonica at the same time.
At the same time?
Mhm.
How interesting.
Yeah, it's classical country music that he plays, so it's really excited to go see him play sometimes.
Oh, now, does he play by himself or in a group? Or
Yeah, he plays by himself, and sometimes he does duets with my mom.
oh, and what does Mom like to sing?
My mom usually sings at the church.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, since I'm Catholic, she sings a bunch of like opera-ish tones, and it's really pretty to see her sing.
Nice. Maybe Mom would like to come on and be a guest, and I can interview
She
her.
would, yeah.
Oh, maybe she'll do a little singing for me after I interview you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Maybe about the
nothing-
Art Center, or?
Well, I'd like to give a notice shout out to my teacher.
Of course.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I've had many teachers throughout my elementary and middle school, and I think that Miss Jen was one that affected me the most throughout my learning how to do my art.
Oh, great, great, great. Well, I know it's going to be a good interview with your other two classmates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And the first time you've all three been together for winning an award, right?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I know it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And you say this is your first time on TV?
Yes, this is.
Your first time?
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job. You're very
Thank you
relaxed,
so
very
much.
beautiful, nice face.
Yeah,
and
no, thank
all
you.
your friends are going to be so proud of you,
Oh,
and I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you too for winning this
Thank
award.
you. It was really nice meeting you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And now, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I'm going to interview a second artist. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, I'm back. I'm Sally Baker, the host, and now I'm going to be interviewing this pretty young lady. Hello, young lady.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm good, and yourself?
Great, thank you. Could you look there at camera 3 and tell us your name and how old you are and what school you go to and what grade you're in? That's a lot.
My name's Isabel Gill. I attend Pinole Valley High School. I'm a junior going on to my senior year, and I'm 17 years old.
Great. And you've been going to the Richmond Arts Center, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. How do you like going there and how much fun do you have?
it's a nice experience. We get to see all the artworks there. You peek into the classrooms and see the different things they do.
Uh-huh. And how long have you been going there?
I've been going a while. I remember I attended an event they had there for Dia de los Muertos, and it was very lively, and it's cool to see the community come together.
Oh, yes, it's a nice place. I've gone out there and we've interviewed quite a few people from the Richmond Arts Center. Now, what kind of art do you like to do?
I mainly work with acrylic paint,
Mm-hmm.
and I've taken ceramics last year, but I usually stick to painting.
Uh-huh. Do you like to paint people or animals or landscapes or what?
More objects and sceneries.
Mm-hmm. Good. And what have you brought today to show us?
I brought my painting called Casa de Pita.
Mm-hmm. Would you explain it, please?
It's a room filled with objects and momentums that reminded me of my childhood growing up, going to my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we have the Last Supper hanging up in her kitchen, the chandelier that was also in her kitchen. I added 2 butterflies, which me and my cousins would chase around in her backyard.
Oh.
And a little dog, some books, and picture frames that were very important to our family.
Yes. And what kind of dog did your grandmother have?
I think it was kind of mixed with poodle.
Oh, how cute. What was his name or her name?
Louie.
Louie. Oh, that's cute. And it looks like some roses there.
Yeah, she loved flowers, had her own garden.
How nice.
Yeah.
And when you were a child, you'd go out in the garden and garden with her?
I remember a few times we did. She had potatoes and we helped her dig them out.
Oh, really? We had a garden too. I came from Iowa. We had a garden and we canned. Did your grandmother can things?
Not
Canned
really,
vegetables or
no.
fruit? Uh-huh, yes. And the chandelier. A
Yeah.
chandelier in the kitchen. Isn't that nice? Oh, let's see. And what is that, a chair there in the middle?
Yeah, it was a chair that's in her living room. I added texture to it so it feels just like the actual one.
Oh, how nice. And what are these little things down on? These are shoes.
Yeah,
That's grandmother's shoes?
Yeah, her high heels. Me and my sister would always play in them and wear them.
Oh, grandmother liked to wear high heels, huh? And dress up nice, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite thing about grandmother that you liked and you remember the most?
Her hugs, definitely.
Oh, we all like hugs, and
Yeah.
grandmothers can hug so nice, can't they? And kiss us so nice. Yes. Well, now let's talk more about the Art Center. Are you going to be doing anything this summer, or are you going to have other plans for the summer?
I hope I can find some time to create other art pieces, but it's more focusing on my academics and getting prepared for my senior year.
Good, good. And what classes are you going to be taking this coming year?
I'm definitely taking advanced art
Good.
and some science classes, math, and English.
What is your favorite subject in school?
Art.
Art.
Yeah.
That's good. Does Dad or Mom do artwork?
Just my aunts, 2 aunts that have a passion in art as well.
Good, good. Now let's talk about some travels you might have taken. You can put that on the table if you like. Have you gone anywhere out of the country?
I've been to Mexico multiple times.
Good. And what did you do when you were there?
We've walked around. We've went to national parks,
Good.
seen the nature, and I remember one time we went to Capula, where they have these skeletons. They call them Catrinas, and it's amazing to see them work on them, paint them in intricate details.
Oh, and then they sell them?
Yeah,
Oh, and so they're male and female, or
both.
skeletons?
It's both, yeah.
Oh, I suppose they sell a lot of those at Halloween time, huh? Wow. Did you get to try to make any of them?
I hope to one time if I do get better at ceramics.
Oh, wow. Do you make any clothing or anything like that?
No.
No? What are some other things? How about sports? What are your sports?
I play soccer.
Play a musical instrument?
No.
No? Would you like to?
It seems fun to try it. Yeah.
Good, good. Well, what are some of the other things your family might do together that are fun?
We love to gather together in backyards or in other houses. We like to watch sports together.
Good, good. Do you like to cook?
Oh, definitely.
What do you like to cook?
I think my favorite's cooking enchiladas with my mom.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And you have big family gatherings?
Yeah.
Good. Now, how about anything else you'd like to tell us about the Art Center?
I think the Art Center is definitely a place to visit when you have the time. If you have an interest in art or if you just want to go and see all the art.
And what types of things do they have there? It's been a while since I've been out there, so I'm sure they probably change the exhibits, don't they, frequently or not?
I think they do. They have, I think there's paintings, there's ceramics.
Good.
Yeah.
And at Christmas time, don't they have a big celebration? We were invited to come, and well, I wasn't able to go at Christmas time, maybe?
I haven't gone during Christmas.
Oh, I see. Was there anything else you'd like to tell me before we end our interview and I interview our last student?
Just that I'm glad to have this opportunity to be here.
Well, good. I'm so proud of you. You look so pretty today.
Thank you.
And your artwork is great. And your grandmother, I know, is a sweet grandmother. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, and have
Thank
a good
you.
day. Now, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We have one last artist that I'm going to interview. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello again. I'm back. I'm Sally Baker, the host of We Poets, and now I'm going to interview our last winner, and he's going to tell us all about himself. He's a handsome young man, so here we go. Hello, young man.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad you could come and tell us about winning this award from the Richmond Arts Center. Look there, camera 3, please, and tell us your name, how old you are, what grade you're in, and what school you go to, please.
My name is Shazan Malik. I go to Mira Vista, and I'm 13 years old.
Great. And you've been going to art classes at the Richmond Arts Center?
No, sadly not. But I'm planning to now.
You're planning to now, and I understand that you like to do artwork. What kind of artwork do you like to do?
I like to actually make art, but like physical art, not like painting.
Oh.
Like building stuff.
Oh, good. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for like a couple months now. I just started recently.
Wonderful, wonderful. And when you graduate from high school and college, what career do you think you'll pursue?
That's a tough one. I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure yet, huh? But you're thinking artwork?
One of those fields. I'm thinking maybe I'll work on the side,
Yes.
and just in case anything happens, I have something to fall back on.
Great, great. Now you've brought something that you have done. Why don't you show it to camera 3 and tell us what it is, please?
This is my painting, Shazaric in Gothic,
Uh-huh.
and it's a parody of American Gothic.
Uh-huh. Could you explain it so some people might not know what that is?
So it's like a vintage Gothic like painting, and with like pilgrims and their family, and it's like the husband and the wife.
Yes.
And I decided to put myself as both of them just for fun.
Oh, how interesting.
Because when
Good.
we were making it, our class was like really wanting to have fun with it, and they were talking about different fun things that we can do, and then people started thinking about what if we make ourselves into classical paintings. So I thought about this one, came to the spot.
Yes. Now explain what are some of these things around the man and the wife.
So like some of the things are corn, wheat, and a pitchfork, which I think represents farming and pilgrims really well.
Yes. Uh-huh. So you can lay that down now. Uh-huh. Have you been out to a farm?
Yes, I've been to a farm.
Tell me about that experience.
Oh, it was in Pakistan, in another country.
Yes.
It was very, very strange. It was like very humid, very hot.
Oh.
There was goats everywhere, tons of animals.
Oh. How long did you stay?
I stayed there for a month.
A month.
Yeah.
You went with your parents?
Yeah, with my parents and my sisters.
And who did you visit while you were there?
Family.
Family, like grandmother and grandparent, father?
Aunt,
Uh-huh.
and my aunt and my cousins.
Good. What did you like best about that experience?
Like the whole atmosphere and the
Yes.
landscape. It was very beautiful. The mountains were beautiful.
Oh. So you did a lot of traveling.
Yes.
And how did you travel? Like train or?
Plane, car, and just mostly by car.
Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. So tell me some more. Did you say you do 10 things at the Art Center, the Richmond Arts Center? Or you're going to?
I'm going to.
Uh-huh. And what do you think you're going to like best about being out there and learning about things that are taking place there?
I'm probably going to like to learn about pottery
Uh-huh.
and ceramics.
Ceramics. Uh-huh. Good. Now, are you into sports?
Yeah, I'm into sports.
Tell us about that, please.
I'm into volleyball and football. Like football, as both football, soccer and football.
Good, good. How often do you practice?
I practice every day at school.
Every day? Like you have an hour class for PE
Yeah.
classes?
Yeah, like one every day. Like one for volleyball, one for football, one for soccer.
Good. Now you have to stay fit when you play these sports. Tell us about your diet, what you do to stay fit.
Mostly my mom's in charge with all that.
But what does she prepare for you to eat, and what do you eat when you're at school?
I don't eat much at school. I eat when I get home. And she prepares the best food.
Oh.
Like mostly all cultural from Pakistan, such as biryani, nihari, and naan, roti.
Now, what are those, vegetables or meats or what?
Biryani is rice with chicken.
Oh.
Nihari is goat with some sauce or like gravy.
Uh-huh.
Roti is like a type of tortilla.
Yes.
It's like that, but like more weedy and more cooked.
I see. Do you eat many desserts? Does Mom make desserts?
My mom does not make much desserts, but it's fine.
Uh-huh. And what do you like to drink to stay fit,
Mostly just water, Gatorade, milk.
Yes, uh-huh. Well, you look nice and fit. Now, when you graduate from college, high school and college, what did you tell me you wanted to pursue?
I'll probably ceramics, but I'll also try to pursue tire shop, like maybe working with my dad's tire shop.
Oh, tell me about that.
So
The tire shop. What do you do when you're there to help Dad?
mostly just move around tires, getting customers' orders. Like mostly I'm just a handyman. I don't really do actual stuff with the cars.
Oh, yeah.
I just get stuff and stuff.
Oh.
But I'm learning a lot.
Good, good. So do you think there are more men that come in than women to get tires or have their tires fixed or to buy them? Probably more men.
Yeah, it's in Oakland.
In Oakland, how nice. Good. Are tires heavy?
You don't have to lift them, you just roll them. But they are really heavy though, much heavier than you think they'll be.
I can imagine. And you know how to change tires on automobiles?
No, but I'm learning right
You're
now.
learning, yeah. When I took driver's training, we had to learn how to do it, but I never could do it. I was afraid that the tire would fall off. Somebody would be driving along, the tire would fall off. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Maybe about your family, some trips you've taken together? Or?
Oh, well, my mom's an artist. She's taking classes at TTC, and I think she's very proud of me for winning this award.
Good. Tell us about that award again, please.
Oh, the award out of 300 submissions in Richmond Arts Center, 10 of them got chosen, and I was one of the 10.
Wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
I know
much.
you're going to win many, many more.
Thank you.
Yes, Cindy. Is this your first time on TV?
Yes.
Good. You did a good job. Very
Thank you.
handsome. You're going to get lots of calls. I'm very proud of you. Well, thank you so much for coming. Now I'm going to interview one of the assistant directors at the Art Center, and then that'll end our program. So thank you again. I'm very proud of you. Boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I'll be back in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the second half of We Poets. I'm Sally Baker, the host. I would now like to introduce you to my very special guest for today, and his name is Roberto Martinez. He's the exhibitions director at the Richmond Arts Center, which is located at 2540 Barrett Avenue in Richmond, California. And I'm going to be interviewing him about this recent contest they had. And the three people that I just interviewed before him were winners. So he's going to tell us all about this contest. Hi, Roberto.
Hello, Sally. Thank you for having us.
How are you today?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you.
Great. I'm so glad you could come and tell us about this wonderful contest that these three winners just won. And tell us all about this contest, please.
Absolutely. So this exhibition is called the West Contra Costa Unified School District Student Show. I know it's a handful, but this is the 57th year we hold it. So that makes it the longest exhibition at Richmond Arts Center. This is an exhibition that celebrates the work of youth artists in Richmond. Over 250 students submitted work.
Oh.
That includes about 15 schools, middle school and high schools. And, it was a great joy because, these works included a variety of mediums, including ceramics, paintings, drawings, even piñatas.
Oh.
So we had a juror who, in this case, it happened to be our education manager, Gabriela Yoke. She selected 10 winners, and it was a tough competition.
I can imagine, yes.
And we got the 10 winners and the three who have interviewed today.
Weren't they wonderful?
Oh, absolutely.
People, and the artwork was great.
Yes. I think it really shows the sort of the artistic talent of the youth, but more so the great talent of the teachers as well of Richmond, because without our art educators, our students wouldn't be as successful as they are now.
Yes, and I can imagine your teachers come from all over the world, don't they? All ethnicities?
So these teachers are Richmond, sort of West Contra Costa, based.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but yeah, they come from different different places. There's a diverse set of teachers.
Good. Now, when you had this competition, then did the winners show their work to the public, or where was it shown?
So the work was shown at the Richmond Arts Center in our community gallery. It's a beautiful gallery. It's one of the longest galleries that we have at the center, but it faces our art studios. So a lot of the students going into the Richmond Arts Center to take classes, right? And that's adults and and kids as well. Were able to see the work. And I think one of the more interesting parts about having the student show at Richmond Arts Center is that you get to place students' work alongside the work of established artists, right?
Great.
And so you can imagine how inspiring that could be for a youth artist, right? And so I think I think that's one of the more important parts of this show.
Uh-huh. Now, what ages of students come to the Art Center?
So one of our biggest programs at the center is our education program, and we hold workshops, classes for youth, ranging from 10 to 18, right? But we also have adult classes.
Good, good.
And we also have family workshops where we invite families with younger children to participate and make art.
So what times do these classes take place?
So these classes vary. They run throughout the week, throughout the day. We have an expansive catalog of classes that we offer. They change quarterly. But I invite folks who are interested to check out our website, and you can find all of our offerings there. This summer is coming up, and summer is usually the more dynamic sort of season for us.
Right.
We have several summer intensives for youth. In particular, one that my favorite is it's a mural class.
Oh,
it's
how
called
interesting.
Spots Mural, and it provides the opportunity for youth to work with established muralists and paint murals throughout Richmond and throughout throughout the center.
Where are some of the places in Richmond the murals have been done?
Yeah, so this is the third year that it's been done. So the first time youth painted a mural on a banner, and this banner lives in front of the Richmond Arts Center. It's very public, so people driving down the street, down Barrett Avenue, can see it.
What is it of?
So this mural, if I remember correctly, it's a mural that talks about many things, but among them the environment and sort of environmental issues that exist in Richmond, of course, as you know, is sort of an epicenter for environmental justice movements. There's another one that got painted, and that lives inside the Richmond Arts Center as you enter into the gallery space. And that mural speaks about the importance of choice.
Oh, okay.
So it's, you really get deep into these complex issues, right? Which is, I think, the power of art, right? It's not only creating the art, but it's also exploring and grappling with with social issues or personal issues that you might have.
So why don't you tell our, look right there at the camera, tell our audience where it's located and the hours, and if it's accessible, how it's accessible for transportation.
Absolutely. So the Richmond Arts Center is located in Richmond, 2540 Barrett Avenue. You can make it out to the Richmond Arts Center through the BART as well. It's not too far. You get off at the end of the line and walk down MacDonald Avenue, and you'll find it there. But yeah, our open hours at the Richmond Arts Center are from Wednesday to Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Some hours might vary during holidays, but I invite everyone to check out our website. There you can find all of the information on upcoming exhibitions, upcoming classes, and upcoming public programs. Again, the summer is one of the more dynamic times at the center, so I invite everyone to check us out.
Good. And again, why don't you give us your website or your email where people can reach you?
Yes. So our website is richmondartcenter.org. My email is roberto@richmondartcenter.org. And if anyone's interested in learning more about the exhibitions program or about artists that we've shown there, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, there's a roster of staff members that are heading different departments, and you can also reach them as well.
Is this the first time you've been on TV?
This is probably the second time I've been on TV. Yes.
When were you on before?
I was on when I was at UC San Diego.
Oh, good.
I did several interviews with different community organizations that I belong to.
Great, great. Well, I'm so proud of you and the 3 artists that won the award. And you have this award every year, right?
Yes. So this exhibition, like I said, is the longest running exhibition at the center. So it happens annually. So next year in the spring, we'll have it again. This will be year 58.
Yes.
And we will have some award winners as well. But let me also I forgot to mention that the award winners will be shown at the mayor's office.
Nice. Oh.
And this is probably the first time that happens, if I'm not mistaken. So the 10 artists will have their work at the mayor's office through the summer, and it will come down September. There will be more information on our website soon.
Good.
But we're really excited, really happy to be partnering with the mayor's office to uplift our youth.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much. And let's wave goodbye to our let's wave goodbye to our watching audience. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a good day. Let's wave goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.